in the fires of hope and prayer. There's faith in our destiny. We solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea. This our native land. We pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place.
And may God bless our nation.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn. So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. And we are here in New York. We're in Brooklyn, New York this morning. Well, we had to do the show from the apartment this morning because we touched on, what time we coming, Chris? 4 a.m.? We literally just dropped the bags in the living room and set up for the show this morning. Literally. What happened is, as I say good morning to people all across the region, and those of you who watch it in New York City, on the flight over here, met a few people that watch Breaking Dawn. When we touched down in JFK, a couple of people hailed me in the line. Some other people, viewers of Breaking Dawn. So we had to pick up the whole Breaking Dawn universe, but we have not slept. I'll let you know that one time. I have not slept. And my director, well, he get 1 hour on the plane. I couldn't sleep. I can't sleep on the plane. I don't know how you did it, eh? Especially you was in the row with the child. You had a child making noise next to you and you still get hours sleep, right? Jeez. Oh, you had a noise cancelling headset. All right. So what happened? We were supposed to leave at 7:29 p.m. Last night from Piaco. The plane boarded on time and everything like that, but it left late. We didn't leave Piaco until what, about 8:15? Yeah, so we had about almost a 45-minute delay, right? Because they were doing some checks to, I can't remember. But inclusive of that, where it would have been a 5-hour flight, we were also told that, due to some bad weather along the regular route, they would have to go around the bad weather, and and that would have extended the time of the flight as well, the time in the air. So we came in at around 2 a.m. or half one. It was about half one. But by the time we come out immigration, everything was 2 a.m. We had to thank D-Life, who lives here in New York City, who could not find Terminal 4. And D-Life, we started up outside the airport for about 45 minutes around that time before D-Life picked us up. So we didn't. Then we said, look, we had to eat because we had eat because I line. When JetBlue tell you get a light snack and a drink is ready, a light snack and a drink. So we circle, we was looking for, the only thing we don't get out of is fast food, he said. So we're looking for like a McDonald's or a Popeyes or something like that open. And everyone up by, and we thought we had hope. Somebody come across the mic and say, we're closed. All right? So we didn't get anything to eat upon landing. So we just came straight to the apartment. After the show, we'll head out for our breakfast. But the flight was smooth, more or less. You know, I mean, I didn't get any sleep, like I said. So I've been going since 4 o'clock yesterday morning, straight into this morning here. All right? So who knows what could happen in the world of Breaking Dawn and Stefan Reese. You understand? So we're going to get down to business. Of course, we are here. Well, let me explain why we're here. In case you didn't know or you got it mixed up. We are here because it is Labor Day weekend. And Labor Day weekend is a carnival, all right, in New York City. So we have Eastern Parkway, which isn't too far from here. And that is where the action will take place. Now, the Panorama is a pay-per-view event. All right? And that takes place tomorrow night. Okay? So the Panorama is tomorrow night. And the order of the bands will be Panali, Dirados, Steel Sensation, Despos, Metro, Harmony, Pan Evolution, and Philly Pan Stars in that order. All right, so that is the Panorama that will take place tomorrow. It's a pay-per-view event, and just go to Wiadka, go to their website, and the information is there as to how you can order the pay-per-view and things like that. Just $9.99, if I'm not mistaken, in the last conversation I had with Roger when he was in Trinidad. All right, so we're here for the Panorama, but we're also here for the Monday Labor Day Parade, which is like a carnival. All right. There's going to be, from what I understand, a lot of floats with a lot of elected officials, and then you're going to have mass bands in between and things of that nature. Right now, I am new to this, so in terms of when I say I'm new to this is my first time in New York City. It's the first time I'll get to experience Labor Day. So this is going to be a learning trip for me in this first time here in NYC. All right? But what is going to happen on Monday is on Monday, we will be taking a feed from Pix 11. Pix 11 is one of the local television stations here. I will be on the road, on the pavement, covering the parade, according to what D-Life told me this morning. And, you know, Pix 11 will be broadcasting it. So essentially, I'll be on Pix 11 as well. And I think they have a viewership that spans tens of millions of people, right? So that's going to be a big one for me personally. But most definitely, we're here to bring the Labor Day celebration vibes to you guys. Chris and I will be out and about today, taking a look at the city, moving around the city. We got some things we got to check out as well. So, you know, we might even take a ride on the subway. Who knows? All right, make our way down to Manhattan. So we're looking to do a lot between now and the Panorama tomorrow night. All right, so we could bring all of that to you on Monday and Tuesday, and then Tuesday we'll be back down to Trinidad, and we will be back in studio for Breaking On Wednesday. All right, now as we get into things, we're going to take your phone calls as we usually do when we're outside, because nothing does stop the current affairs of Trinidad and Tobago. So just to get into the news day, and as we hit the news day this morning, a 22-year-old man has been charged for a kidnapped victim's murder. And Penelope Beckles, the opposition leader, tells Stuart Young, we have a country to save. Penny have a country to save. I don't know what you're trying to save it from, but she's you now have a country to save? Anyway, I'm moving on. Police arrest 3 after a Mayaro robbery. Bandits break through a gas station wall to steal oil and cash. Eh, Chris? Oil. Boy, you know, man, just now. Let me give it to you. Police are looking for bandits who cut through burglar proofing and a concrete wall to steal motor oil from a gas station along the Eastern Main Road in Sagri Grande. The owner told police she locked up the gas station at around 8:30 p.m. on August 26th and left. However, around 2 a.m. the next day, she was told her gas station storeroom had been broken into. And she called the police, and when they arrived, they found the bandits had gained entry by climbing onto the roof, cutting through the burglar proofing on a door, going down a flight of stairs, and breaking a 3x3 foot hole in the wall of the storeroom. And the bandits escaped with an undisclosed sum of cash and a quantity of motor oil. Yeah, I kid you not, this is in the paper. There was another robbery as well in Cascade. Hear this one, Chris. Bandits broke into a home in Cascade on August 27th and stole. And I can't believe I got to read this. They stole an expensive assortment of steak and wine. Steak and wine. The homeowner said he returned from work on August 27 to find his home broken into, and the victim told police he secured his home around 9 a.m. before leaving for the day, but around 7:30 the property had been burgled. And when he arrived, he found the back door and burglar proofing on the western side of the house pried open. He went inside and realized it's really Friday, you know, partner. It's really Friday. Let me tell you why it's Friday. They say the bandits stole an expensive assortment of steak and wine. Right? Okay. When the homeowner went inside and realized, I can't believe I got to read this. 2 steaks worth $200 and a $300 bottle of wine and $300 in cash was missing. I swear by the first paragraph, right? When they say a bandit broke into a house in Cascade and stole an expensive assortment of steak and wine, I swear is a whole box of steak or some kind of thing so the person bought with, and a whole case of wine. Is 1 bottle of wine, 2 steak, value $200, and $300 in cash. Now, only because it's Friday I laugh, but on a serious note, these things had to stop. Oh God, man. What next? All right. As we go along in the news day this morning, fire destroys block at Pointe-a-Pierre School. TCL generates record Forex earnings. Pure hell. A woman claims negligence in baby's death at Bongtop Hospital. TTPS celebrates 70 years of women in policing. And let me see. The government says gate your communities and stay safe. We'll actually talk about that in a little bit. All right. So those are some of the headlines in the paper this morning. We're 13 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Are we? It only took me 4 minutes to go through that. Don't make a joke. All right. So we're 13 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Of course, like I said, we will be taking calls this morning as we usually do. But what are we taking calls on? All right. I have a message here. Oh, yeah, man. Miss Richards, yes, we're here in New York City. Thanks a lot for the comment on us having a safe trip. We're here, safe and sound, and peace and everything, and we're getting the job done. So, one of the things that came out yesterday, especially during the post-cabinet, there was a post-cabinet yesterday. Let me get my other phone. I have a phone like it going out of style, you know. I'll go open my shop first now. All right, so let me just get some of the things. Director, you don't have none of this, so don't hassle yourself. Right, so the cabinet met apparently yesterday, and it was announced that the interministerial... Anyway, Or any breaking on chat? All right, let me check the chat. Oh, it's 6 seconds long. All right, we'll get to that. We'll take a look at it during the break, new boy, and we'll see if we can fit it in. Yeah. So this gated community issue. Now I could understand if they're saying that they need to set up policy on the guidelines as to what qualifies as a gated community. Because remember, not too long ago, there was a whole bacchanal with Inshan Ismail and that they put on by the bamboo or something to that effect. And there has been certain misunderstandings, I believe, as to what qualifies your community as a gated community or how you establish a community as a gated community, right? So, okay, maybe some proper guidelines are needed there. But you're saying this aligns with the stand your ground legislation. All right? So I saw that some people were saying, well, you know, the security guard who say no by the gate, he don't know everybody's name inside of there. I sure. You think so, Chris? I come to Mr. Smith. All right. And they open the gate for you corner in, you understand? But I don't know where they're going with that. But some other things that was discussed and put out there for the public, let me see. The committee will include representatives from the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, the Office of the Attorney General, the Ministry of Homeland Security, the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, the Ministry of Health, Tobago House of Assembly, and the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Local Government Authorities. So it will include all of these, and I would imagine some further discussion will take place. There is also a Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards for tire and a tire inspection unit. Also, the Drivers Rehabilitation Program. All right, that, let me see. Right, was held on. Okay, the first session of the Drivers Rehabilitation Program, designed for individuals who lost their license due to accumulated demerit points, was held on August 18, 2025 at the Caroni Licensing Office with 27 participants in attendance. The program was launched in San Fernando, and this week with 50 attendees. Classes will soon start in Port of Spain and Tobago. All right, and we also had all of these things we discussed. Now, one of the things that kind of draws some controversy, and I don't know where the opposition is going with this. Maybe somebody could help me because I can't understand. Director, you would have the, just now. Let me pull it up here. I'll tell you which one. Let me get the PSA head. Okay? So the PSA, head of the PSA, Felicia Thomas, says that contract work is slavery. And basically she is welcoming the move that the Prime Minister is trying to take against these contract, against workers being employed under contract, and moving them to a position of being more permanent, so they will have more stability, so that they could now go to the bank, they could qualify for a loan, they could, things of that nature, right? I think it's a great thing, mostly because I have heard a lot of young people, not just in recent times, but even in the past, they have all made noise about this contract work requirement, where you're under a contract now for a specific amount of time, and then they break the contract, and then they call you back a week or two later, and you resume work in the office. All right, it's doing a huge injustice to a lot of people who are coming out of school and looking to get themselves in the work market, and these are some of the things that bother them. All right, so I see that the Prime Minister is saying very clearly, we're going to do it. It's no more contract work thing again. It's permanent work, There are vacancies to fill. We want all these vacancies to be filled. And you understand? We're moving in that direction. But leave it to the PNM to have a problem. So Marvin Gonzalez, everybody's favorite Marvin, I'm going to say it like that, right? He had some things to say about this. So Marvin Gonzalez, the Aruca Lopino MP, said that the government, if it goes ahead with its plan to eliminate contract employment, as promised by the Honorable Prime Minister at a penal event on August 27th. Now, the opposition chief whip alleged that Prasad Bisesa did not understand certain aspects of the public service in his text to Newsday on August 28th. Gonzalez said, quote, "The Honorable Prime Minister is being misled on a very important matter of governance in Trinidad and Tobago that will have serious consequences on the lives and livelihood of thousands of citizens." He explained that contract employment was created in the public service in order to bring in professionals and expertise that were not catered for under the approved structure of the service or for temporary projects to be completed. And I'll leave that right there, right? That's some of the things that were said. I want to find out from people like Marvin Gonzalez on this issue, how, I mean, maybe somebody had explained it to me like it was, like, you know, like I'm a 5-year-old. How does moving workers from a position of being contracted for a specific amount of time and giving them a permanent place of employment, right? How is that a bad thing? This is what I want to know. How is this a bad thing? I can't understand. I really, really can't. So we're 23 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Contract work or no contract work, permanent work. All right? Weighing on the discussion because we're going to take the first break. When we come back, we're going to go straight to the phone lines. We're going to take some calls, but share your thoughts on that because I know a lot of people are tied up in the public service, and one of the biggest problems is that issue of stability, right? Because you can't go to the bank, you can't get a loan, and I'm not telling you that. I'm talking about what people have told me, and I'm talking about young people who looking for work. All right, but stay tuned. As we go to the break, I just want to touch a few things here before we go to the break. Chef Shiraz. So Chef has the food costing, restaurant, catering, a one-day workshop. And of course, a wide variety of topics will be discussed. And the workshop material and refreshments will be provided. And you will get a certificate of participation. So it will run on Saturday, September the 6th. All right, that's right around the corner. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And you can contact Chef on 372-4639 or 737-5097. Those are the two numbers you'll get him on. Give him a call today. Get registered today. Do not forget that Flow, that's right, cricket season is here and Flow is keeping you in the game. Communications partner of the Trinbago Night Riders. So sign up for the Everything You Need plan and win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line. Visit discoverflow.co for details. And of course, this is NLCB approved. We do not want to forget that Setwayo Board has the Holistic Health Clinic and is powered by nutritional therapy. So don't manage a disease when you have the opportunity to reverse it. And we're talking about cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, digestive disorders, hypertension, and much more. It is drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutrition. We're talking about from private health clubs all the way over to resorts. And of course, you could be over to resorts. And of course, you could be self-employed as well. So the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture program is gate funded and registered with the Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. So call now, register today, and become a licensed massage therapist. You can call them on 658-3907 or 496-1111. With that, we're going to take the first break. When we come back from that break, we're going to get your thoughts. contract work, or permanent work. Stay tuned.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
On Saturday, August 30th, 2025, get ready for the sweet sound of steel pan music as it electrifies New York City. The We at Car present the Panorama 2025 behind the Brooklyn Museum, located at number 200 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, New York, with over 8 bands competing for the title of 2025 New York Panorama Champion. This is more than bragging rights. It starts at 7 p.m. This year, you can also catch all the excitement via pay-per-view and immerse yourself with just $9.99 US. That gets you all of this and some. Order now at vietcomcarnival.org and reserve your place.
Cricket is Caribbean passion, pure energy and pride. That's why Flow is proud to be the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Knight Riders for CPL 2025. Win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line when you sign up for the Everything You Need plan. Plus, enjoy 25% off for 6 months. One identity, one beat, one rhythm. Visit discoverflow.co to learn more. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it. Come on. I register.
I'm going to sign up for it.
Well, you sticking, you should have come here a long time, you know.
Right? I'm so glad you told me about this. I really thankful. Like,
we offer a wide range of CSEC subjects and SAT prep classes. We are tried, trusted, and proven.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotate up the recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. Rooms are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. We're just about 26 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. It's the first show here in New York City. Like I say, we fresh off the plane. It's like Bonjour Tune says, straight off the jumbo jet. Straight off the jumbo jet. Yeah. But we just didn't make it from the jet to the Fed. We off the plane to the apartment. All right, so I'll tell you what. The phone line is open, 327-7400. I want your thoughts on this as it relates to the contract work that the Prime Minister is talking about. Felicia Thomas is saying contract work is slavery. The PNM is saying that the Prime Minister doesn't understand what she's doing, and if she move from contract work and move it into a more permanent job, it will mash up the public service. I don't know how. Maybe somebody need to explain it to me. Morning.
I don't know if it's weed they're smoking or if they're drinking too much alcohol or what. Understand? Because for the life of me, I'm in the private sector. My wife works public sector. Understand? And you want to feel sanctified. You want to you could go here and do things when you have a permanent job, Stefan.
Yeah.
Understand? When you have people on contract, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And one thing I like the Prime Minister address, there are people that working in the government years and they're not appointed. My wife almost making 12 years, but she's working in her ministry and she's yet to be appointed.
Okay.
And she's monthly paid.
All right.
Understand why Marvin girls has to talk about that? My wife is monthly paid, she's not a daily paid, she's monthly paid and she's yet to be appointed.
That's a good
so
question.
I would like the Prime Minister to work on that also.
All right.
Understand? Then something had to be wrong with them because it's Patrick Manning who introduced this set of contracting.
Yeah, I think it was introduced under Manning, but where everybody was under contract.
Manning introduced this. Yes, Manning introduced this set of contract.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep people always coming at them and had to be holding at a position where always you're not too sure what tomorrow can provide.
Correct.
That is the PNM philosophy.
Understand
to always hold in bondage and keep your tongue right through, but fire bond them, Stefan. Thank you. Enjoy this FMBC for in America.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Fire bond them, boy, early this morning. Hello, good morning. Morning. Oh, God, sorry. I forget. I keep forgetting. I forget all not on Bluetooth. Yeah, morning. Go ahead. I forget. I keep pressing the speaker now.
Yeah, Mr. Smith, Stefan,
yep.
I just hope you enjoy yourself for your first time there, and you could tell us why you're speaking how beautiful Daddy Roseanne thing is. That I would like to hear about. Right. So let me tell us something. What going on with Mr. Marvin? Mr. Marvin and Penny in it. No, well, we have a contract with them, and them contract is going to be renewed in 2030. And the idea is now. Them want real bad thing to happen to we as a nation to say, well, them is a better people to put in power to run the government. So all that, Marvin them studying, not for the good of the citizens, but for the good of them, for them to benefit. If the UNC do bad, people thinking that way could never love the nation, because you have to put the people first before you. And you can't put your brother to benefit something first, and you want he to benefit something bad, then for you to be the savior.
Right.
Something wrong with you, brother. These people have no God in them. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problem. Hey, man. Let me know what you think about this contract work. I mean, I think it's time it comes to an end. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead, man.
I want you to TV there. I didn't sleep there where you part now.
Eddie, we battling.
Radio. Contract is corruption. Contract is victimization. Contract is holding people under duress. So here what? Let me done away with that. And I support the TM with that. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I'm fighting it this morning, trust me. Morning.
A very, very good morning to you, Stefan.
Yeah, man.
Stefan, where is this morning? I've seen a strange background there.
We in Brooklyn.
Ooh, Brooklyn. Big like hell, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Stefan, I used to work offshore at one time.
Uh-huh.
Wife was working with us.
Uh-huh.
And we was about to build a house. You know, I couldn't get a loan. Good thing she was permanent in the service that she had to take the loan. Of course, when I get paid, I would contribute.
Okay.
But this is a very good thing. Felicia is correct. The Prime Minister is correct. Then if Kamala call Marvin tomorrow and give him $1 million cash, Marvin going to complain. What do you think?
All right, man. No, but I'm trying to figure out. You could oppose, you could take, but I'm trying to understand how by making workers permanent and giving them more stability, it's going to mash up the public service. Because that's what Marvin Gonzalez saying in his article, in the article that I was reading. Morning.
No, I can't answer for the minister because I don't have the papers yet. Maybe his rationale in the article, but what I could tell is Wassa was not performing where he's supposed. Anybody who say Wassa was a well top performing thing before Manning do that, they're not being truthful. Wassa was not performing for the public, right? And this is my standpoint here. When you walk in, when you deliver the Wassa back then, and a man permanent, the kind of attitude this man having is at least like permanent here. I could roll out here, wherever the attitude of a permanent worker sometimes to perform for normal job public out there. And listen, I real glad for any worker who land a permanent job. But see, when you using your permanent status to take advantage of the situation and the working away that hey, I permanent here. I could get what I want. I don't want to perform at my top because I not have no contract where you have to evaluate my performance because I done permanent already. And I'm gonna be here for years in the system.
Okay.
And if any prime minister come and say, listen, this can't be going on so. This going on so since Stefan's father was around. I'm going up. And he changed it up. And the next government come and change it. Okay. But I just hoping for the best of my country and you and everybody else.
Right.
That don't come back and that attitude don't slip back in the whole thing. No, I'm not answering for the minister, but I know what I experience in certain places from people in the public service who abuse the fact that hey, I permanent here and my crew of people here be permanent or they can move you do you want.
All right.
Right? I know you're asking for answers about the minister, but the minister can answer for himself. Maybe
No. I'm trying to figure out. No. I'm not minister. I know Marvin Gonzalez is not the minister. You mean the opposition, the chief whip. if it's Marvin you're talking about, what I'm saying is I don't understand how it's going to wreck the public service by moving workers from contract work to permanent work. But I think some of what you said there does address some concerns.
Yeah, that just my take.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
All right, cool, man.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's you have a point there to an extent. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
What's up, fun?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a big delay. Anyway, you see, somebody said it, and that is the reality of the situation. I have nothing against either positions.
Right.
But when you're permanent, you see that in all the public services, ministries. You go to licensing, you go to even any other department, inland revenue, and so when you are not on contract, you take advantage of the faxic out and all those things. It doesn't matter to me really because I've been where I've been, and and it's one of the, and I hear people saying it on the radio programs. So anyway, Stefan, were you awake to see the crossing of the Verzano?
No.
But Stefan, that's what you have to look for when you're going to New York.
No,
The
but
Verzano is one of the
wait a
major-
minute, on the flight end?
Yes.
No,
yes.
I had an aisle seat.
You saw it?
No, I had an aisle seat. I wasn't by the window. I wasn't by a window seat.
Stefan, look now, cross over them and see the Verzano. That's the most.
I never tell you what happened. I didn't even sit down. I didn't even sit in the seat that was assigned to me. I was supposed to be seated in 31C. And when I went down to 31C, it had a lady and a child there. And the lady asked me, she says, "So, you sitting here?" I said, "Well, yeah." She said, "Don't mind switching with my husband. He up front by 25 something. I think it's 25. He was 25D or something. So I said, "Well, I watch you over and I watch your child." I said, "I never know mash up a happy home." So I went back up. And I tell him, brother, I said, "So I think his name was Kevin. I think it's Kevin." I said, "Kevin, you look up." I said, "Listen, your wife requested that I sit here and you sit with her." He said, "All right, no problem." And he picked up himself and he went down in the back. So, yeah, but I really didn't get to see it. Maybe on the maybe on the flight back. Yeah. All right.
But Stefan, you breach one of the regulations of flying. You're supposed to make sure that air hostess give you permission to do that.
No. We didn't ask for air hostess nothing. We just switched the seat.
All right.
Yeah,
Make
cool.
sure you get some sleep today.
Yeah, what to do?
Take care. Bye. Yes. Bye.
It's only a weekend we have for basically, It's only a weekend. 327-7400. I understand the concerns about permanent workers getting, being comfortable to the point where they abuse, they abuse certain aspects of the job. I can understand that, and that when you're under contract, it kind of keeps you on your P's and Q's. But if we're talking about service, we've heard, whether it's contract workers or it's permanent workers, I think everybody has a complaint at some point in time or the other about about the service they get at these public Hello, good morning. In the public service. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, I work WASA for 36 years. They only bring in this visa thing. They bring in these contract workers when they had the first vest in 1990 and they had one in 2013. And all them contract workers, when they realized that the authority couldn't do the work, that's when they bring on these contract workers.
Okay. But I never knew, I didn't know that. And it says 30 years you work WASA?
Yeah. 36 long years.
36
I got
years.
stroke in 2014, and that's why I leave.
Okay. All right. No problem. Yeah, man. Let me go again. Morning. Yeah, morning. Hello? Hello? Good boy, now his connection will be bad. I doubt it's ours. I will tell you if it's ours now. Morning. I think this person calling from the US. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Hey, what going on, man? Where you calling from?
Orlando.
Orlando. All right. Hey, I've never been to Orlando, you know, boy. We had to go Disney World, you know. I hear it's expensive, though. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah. You ever hear about a series called Jack Ryan?
Jack Ryan. That sounds very familiar. I possibly heard of it.
Yeah, I watched the series. The first episode about, it had the corona and stuff. The next season, it's talking about Venezuela.
Uh-huh.
And Venezuela been on the map and been on the target in America for like the last 4 years. Like seriously, like as a threat.
Uh-huh.
And people thinking like this is like a low, like you said, oh yeah, no war and things so on. So serious.
Mm-hmm.
America been having them on that radar for a while. Because of the oil, if you have oil, America wants it.
Well, they have oil, but Venezuela's oil is low quality oil. It's very heavy, and it have limited uses for it. It's not. The issue is not the oil that Venezuela have. The issue is the Essequibo area, where Guyana that Essequibo area has a lot of high grade oil, right? That Guyana is in control of. And remember ExxonMobil, they signed a deal for exploration and so on and so forth in that region. So America have interest in that region and it's that oil, but not so much the oil that Venezuela have.
Well, on the series, I'll show you how just what Putin and the area the location is good for Russia to have impact in America.
Okay.
Like so, basically, it's like a good territory ground for them.
Right.
I know everything in the movie has come to life,
But you telling me? You telling me?
Whatever they show you and the brainwash on the TV, they're gonna come into they slowly bring you into it. You know what I mean?
I hear you, my brother. Yeah, man.
All right, well, enjoy Labor Day.
How is Orlando? How is Orlando? It warm, it cold.
Still hot as hell.
It's still hot as hell, yeah, because my cousin and them up there. But I remember last time they went, it had like a cold front or some kind of. It was real chilly.
Right, that's coming out about probably November, I think so.
Right.
Right now it's like still 95, but it feels like 100.
Whew. All right, man.
In Fahrenheit, not Celsius, in Fahrenheit.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
But 95 in Fahrenheit is high.
Oh, yeah, that's high. All right, my brother. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. 9 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. We're taking some calls here. Contract work. The Prime Minister is saying, look, contract work, time for contract work done. It's permanent work now. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Company must have an establishment.
Uh-huh.
And performance is based on good management.
Mm.
So the people who managing the public service and the people who have to get these workers to perform at the establishment must be so designed that it must have the exact amount of workers that is required and not excess.
Right.
So the job has to be done. And some aspects of the work must be contracted out based on what you're looking for.
Mm.
So the permanent workers who are there in the public service or the vacancy that has to be filled must be filled based on necessity.
Right.
And not based on just establishment alone. So if we look at the police service, you must have a certain amount of people at the higher levels all the way down to the lower levels in order for them to be effective.
Right.
So everything has its give and take, its negative and positive. But we also have to look at now what helps to motivate workers and what helps to make them feel a sense of belonging and a sense of security. So in the whole picture, when we measure everything, these existing vacancies to fill the establishment must be filled.
Right.
And if contractors are taking in this, then you have a conflict of interest where it's the contractor's fault and it's not we own, and it creates another scenario of conflict. So you need to regularize these things and make it right. So I hope that they find the right solution and that will actually fix that.
Right.
And we as the public outside will get a better service from everybody all around.
All right,
Have a
nice
good day,
man.
Enjoy yourself in Brooklyn.
Yeah, man.
Labor Day jam in Brooklyn.
Of course. There is one part of it I want to give Marvin Gonzalez a little credit for, right? Because I could understand where this makes sense. Now, I want you to understand what he's saying, right? I'll try to be fair as I could be. If you ain't making sense, you ain't making sense. Dustbin cover for you, right? A lot of the time, Marvin Gonzalez don't make sense. I'll be real with all you, okay? This is a man who didn't know that when a pipe have a leak, it is affect the water pressure. Okay? So this is the man we're talking about. Okay? But he did say something that was very interesting. Now, he explained. He said, the Honorable Prime Minister is being misled on a very important matter of governance in Trinidad and Tobago that will have serious consequences on the lives and livelihood of thousands of our citizens. He explained that contract employment was created in the public service in order to bring in professionals and expertise not catered for under the approved structure of the service or for temporary projects to be completed. For example, he said positions for ICT, AI, law, environmental management, etc. are positions not catered for under the public service, and therefore the contract employment model will allow for the recruitment of these professionals to work in the public service. Now, he also said, conversely, that many of the existing positions in the public service were outdated. And I think he's talking about this, the 20,000 vacancy that the Prime Minister is saying exist. He is saying that a lot of these positions are outdated with job descriptions that were no longer in alignment with the needs of the service and by extension the country, such as a typist. I remember when I was going to school, I do typing. I could sit on a typewriter and type for you. You understand what I'm telling you? I do typing in school. But typing really is not a service that is in demand. Okay? Because everybody have a device. Everybody typing on something or the other, right? What he said? He said typist and other posts that had been overtaken by modern technology. So it appears that what Gonzalez is saying, and it could be or it could not be, is that the PM is saying that there are all these vacancies that exist, but some of these vacancies are not. They've passed their time, right? Some of these vacancies are no longer needed because of the way that the world has evolved. Okay? Now, whether that is 100% factual or not, I cannot say because I don't know the vacancies that exist. But I think to some extent, he does have a point. All right? He does have a point to some extent in terms of that particular comment. All right? Or that position. And that is the position that the opposition, if you're the opposition, well, okay, while I mightn't be able, until I know what the 20,000 vacancies are in black and white, I cannot give credit. I could say you're 50-50 on it because you're making a good point that I didn't even think of. And then while you're making that point, it's still open for debate because we don't know the 20,000 vacancies that the PM is talking about. So it could or it could not be. But I think it's a realistic point that you could make. And if you are the opposition, then that is the position that you have to be coming from. A realistic one. Not just the hemming and the hawing and holding hand and singing kumbaya and all kind of thing. And that gonna get you absolutely nowhere. Right? Make a point. Right? Make a point. And plenty of the times, for the last few months, Only making no point and no sense. Only making less sense than anything else. So I'm all for holding our government accountable, and the opposition, that is the opposition's job. But if you're going to hold them accountable, then bring a point to the table now. Right? So I'm going to give you that one this morning. All right, so we're going to the break. We're coming back to the phone lines. As we go to the break, Keolic, we have the Keolic range of products, which is backed by science, over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, and it's made from the aged garlic extract. You have the cleanse and digestion, the blood pressure health, the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health, and you also have the Keo green powder drink mix. You also have Keodophilus probiotics as well. And you could get any one of these products in the Keolic range at a pharmacy or a health store across the country. And for more information, you could WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. Also, I want to remind you about elders. Yep. So if you're dreaming of studying in the US, your path begins with elders classes, the SAT program. Gear up to conquer the SAT December exam with confidence. And elders dynamic SAT prep classes kick off on September the 13th. And hurry, registration shuts off on September the 12th. Secure your spot now. Availability is limited. Dial 627-8632 or 715-5480 to dive into further details and claim your seat in this transformative SAT journey. Your potential, seize the opportunity, and let elders classes be your guide to acing the SAT and unlocking your American educational dreams. Join elders for success. And we would also like to acknowledge, oh gosh, where is it? Oh, no, after the break for that. Yeah. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back from the break, we'll get back to the phone lines. I had to read and see what's going on with this gated community talk, but we'll come back to the phone line. Stay tuned.
Downers Educational Institute is the top private school in Trinidad and Tobago with 35 years experience and tremendous student success. One of the most trusted education providers in the industry. Downers offers full-time day school classes for forms 1 to 5 and evening classes for primary level standards 2 to 5, secondary level forms 1 to 5, and also classes for adults and repeaters. For CSEC, Downers covers the business subjects and is one of the few private schools offer the science subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology as well. Online classes are currently being offered in all areas. However, Downers Educational is flexible and will adjust as the situation changes to offer both online and in-person schooling. They also offer affordable pricing and flexible payment plans. Downers Educational, located at number 92 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Call 627-9491 or WhatsApp 737-8006 and 471-0477. Visit their website, downerseducationalinstitute.com. Email downersedu@gmail.com or find them on Facebook at Downers Educational Institute. Downers Educational, offering success through quality education. Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2 Valsain between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call 03 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medication. Diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more. Our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
New York Carnival, aka Reactor, is celebrating 58 years. Join us August the 28th through September the 1st for New York Carnival Week in New York. With over 20 adult bands, over 30 junior bands, New York Carnival Week is something you cannot miss. The Mecca of Carnival, New York Carnival, kicking off August the 28th through September the 1st. We love New York Carnival. Remember to log on to the website, weatcarcarnival.org. Follow us on Instagram at New York Carnival. Experience the Mecca of New York Carnival. The Caribbean melting pot. Look something to talk about. August the 28th through September the 1st. Carnival Week in New York City. Join us for Culture Fest concerts, Panorama, and much, much more. New York Carnival, Junior Parade of Bands, and the 58th Annual West Indian Carnival Day Parade on Eastern Parkway. Join us for Viva La Carnival, the celebration.
The most powerful young astrologer form India, Master Sainath, will expert in palm reading, face reading, horoscope reading, gives life-term protection for all kind of problems, court cases, husband and wife problems, negative energy, teenage issue, business problems, ex-love back, job issue, money problem, love marriage issue, health problem, career, jealousy, black magic, etc. He can be consulted to reunite with loved ones. All religions are welcome. Your visit will be private and confidential. Call now +186-8316-0148. Located in all over Trinidad.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10-year lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Open Minds Education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5C6 adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open mind until we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we start that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no chat.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for automobile automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right, so we're back, people. All right, so as we return, like I said, we're going to go back to the phone lines. The Minister of Trade and Industry, put up here, name Ministry of Trade for me. Of course, the topic in the first hour is still up for grabs. You can call and comment on that. The tourism headline. Right. I see, well, you know, we hear covering, we've had an entire season of covering carnivals, right? St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all the hotel rooms sold out, all hotel rooms. Antigua, same thing, all right? St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival has grown, Antigua's has grown. Notting Hill Carnival. If you all did not see what Notting Hill Carnival was like this year, go take a look. Then you have up Canada, it's Caribana. Caribana is another big one too. So these carnivals are growing all over the world, right? I think when we had the head of WIADCA on, was it last week, Chris? That Roger was here? Right. He spoke about, well, New York, it is New York City. So you got millions of people. The population in New York City is way bigger. And we still manage to attract a certain amount of tourists for carnival season. And they have been able to do that as well in terms of, because it's such a high population, they have this carnival, from what I told, it's larger in terms of people than Trinidad, right? This is what Roger, I think he said something along those lines. All right, but we know that carnival is growing all over the world, and now we have to make it profitable. And the Minister of Trade says that the government wants a year-round carnival city in order to boost tourism. Let me tell you what you have to say. Minister of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Satyakama Maharaj, said the government plans to establish an all-year carnival city at the Queen's Park, Savannah, Port of Spain. He made a statement on August 22nd at the Tourism Investment Forum hosted by Tourism Trinidad Limited in collaboration with the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce. The theme for the forum was Unlocking Our Tourism Investment Potential. Now, the forum brought together more than 80 investors, hoteliers, financial institutions, policymakers, and industry stakeholders to spotlight Trinidad and Tobago as a distinctive and competitive destination for tourism investment. And in his feature address, Maharaj said the aim of the Carnival City was to create a permanent cultural attraction to sustain visitor interest throughout the year. According to preliminary data, there were 41,022 visitors during the carnival period, spanning February 14th to March 4th, with daily arrivals peaking at around 3,500 during the final week lead up to Carnival Monday and Tuesday. And interestingly, there was also a boost in cruise tourism with 3,311 passengers docking in Port of Spain and 10,615 arriving in Tobago. All right? So Marad said the new government now places tourism on equal footing with trade and investment as a... He outlined that the ministry's commitment to advancing Trinidad and Tobago as a transatlantic hub, noting efforts to expand domestic connectivity between Trinidad and Tobago and open new airlift pathways from Asia, India, Africa, and the Americas. And the goal is to position Trinidad as the epicenter of regional connectivity, opening a gateway for tourism in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, this is one of the few times I could say that I have not heard diversify the economy. I hear as a little boy. I think with the budget coming up, just in probably a few weeks' time or a month or so, we will have funds allocated, of course, to each sector. But I've always spoken about tourism and that Trinidad and Tobago seems to be blind towards the benefits of tourism. But we're getting some figures thrown out at us here in this article by Satmaraj. Well, I'm calling him Sat for short. We know right. The other one is deceased. So let me call him, let me say the whole name, Satya Kama. All right? So, like I said, we have a huge tourism product that we have not capitalized on. NCC, for the longest while, has been recording losses. For some way or the other, NCC manages not to make money for Carnival. Everybody else making money for Carnival, you know. But NCC, for some reason or the other, does not. That is a mistake. I am glad because I spoke about this not too long ago. I said, if you leave it to me, you see that Queen's Park Savannah? It would be a hub of activity. Now they're looking at the Carnival City, and I don't know what things they have in stored from a creative standpoint in terms of making people want to come and experience the Carnival City itself. Because not because you open up a city and you call it Carnival City mean people will come, eh? You must have something to sell them. All right, so I wait to see how that is going to go. But in terms of tourism, finally recognizing at least the importance of tourism, and I mean, I don't want to jump the gun here and say that this is going to be a successful venture because obviously a lot of work has to be put in. But at least from the standpoint of Trinidad and Tobago being open for business, we open for business. And I like what I'm seeing and I like what I'm hearing with the tourism sector. So, Mr. Maraj, you do your thing, and I'll see. I will see. We will see how things unfold as we move forward. But I think it's a good idea. A year-round Carnival City. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yeah, I just call in with respect to the contract position that was being spoken about this morning.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Now, Kamla government is not totally against contract because we had the Minister of Education bring in a contract note before cabinet, a cabinet note.
Yeah.
For the recruitment of contract teachers, textbook teachers, because they saw the need for filling of these vacancies in the secondary school system.
Right.
But saying that it is slavery and so on,
well, that's the head of the PSA saying that, yeah? Is the head of the PSA saying that contract work is like slavery?
Because what has happened is that contract was stopped in 2012. It was reintroduced in 2022. However, when it was reintroduced, no arrangement was made to bring salary in line with current teacher salary. So contract teachers are being paid based on a 2006 salary agreement, which was last negotiated in 2008. So they are still being paid 2008 wages. But that need to be addressed to bring it in line with the current trend and the current salaries.
Okay.
Because it's way below par.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, go ahead.
We welcome the reintroduction of the contract teacher, the continuation of the contract teaching to fill some of these textbook vacancies in secondary.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. We're not again there. Hey, look, my boy. Hello, morning. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. We're hearing you.
Morning, Mr. Stephanius.
Morning.
Okay, I'm going to sit down a little bit with the oil thing in Venezuela because somebody brought it up, right? Chevron is currently in Venezuela taking 100,000 barrels of oil out of Venezuela every day and shipping it to the United States to be refined. Okay?
Okay.
So the conversation people throw out in the public in the United States what the oil, they had the oil already.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the United States is inside, the United States company is inside it actually extracting oil.
Okay.
Anyway, I was surprised you told me this morning that Macaroni Pie say that it have jobs vacancies like a typewriters.
Like a typist, yeah, a typist, yeah.
A typist. Who creates those job vacancies? A computer?
No.
ChatGPT?
No.
So how a typist still exists as a vacancy still in the public service if obviously that vacancy does not exist? Who creates that? Who put that on a piece of paper, or a pen, or a computer, or a laptop, or a hard drive, or something on a document?
Well, it would have to be the government, the employer.
So them just wasting time then.
Well, is that you have 20,000 vacancies in the public sector. So I think what he is saying is that he's not talking I don't think he's talking in the current in the current era. I think he's saying that those 20,000 vacancies existed from a particular time to now, and a lot of the vacancies are outdated. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Right? I just only read to understand, you know.
Well, me too. You know we went to the same school, but I'm just saying, I think talking over a period of time. I don't think he's talking in the now alone. Because what I'm saying now.
I know if it's me or you.
No, yeah. You hear me now?
Yes, thanks.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if he's speaking over of an issue spanning a period of time, then he would be kind of correct, because there are certain jobs that may have been relevant 15 years ago or 20 years ago that is not relevant now because of how the dynamics of the world has changed and evolved. So those vacancies would not be in demand. They would be outdated. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. Yes.
Right. So I think that's where you're coming from. But go ahead.
So the government's still looking for a typist or not?
I don't know.
That I want to know.
I don't know.
That I want to know. That what I want to know.
I think the opposition.
Yeah, I want to know.
I think the opposition looking for a chief whip though.
Possible, yes. But United States have oil, man. United States taking oil out of Venezuela, so that whole oil talk, that's null and void.
Right.
That's null and void. Okay. How the weather is up in New York City today?
Take our people outside now. Yeah. How are you looking? Cloudy?
What's the temperature?
But the temperature is this morning. But you know, everything on your phone these days, just now, I'll tell you the temperature this morning.
How you feel when you land there? I talk about your personal feeling. You feel cold, hot, warm?
No. It was cool. It was cool. It wasn't hot.
It's cool. Okay.
Cause remember we come in 2 o'clock this morning, eh?
Oh, right. I see your eyelids almost closed down there just now.
Yeah. We fighting it. Because we come in 2 o'clock and then D-Life.
Fighting it.
Yeah, D-Life take an hour and a half to pick us up. He was circling. He went on the other side of the correct terminal, and we were on the other side, right? And then he ended up on by the wrong terminal, and where he ended up after that? It was a whole listen. It was a whole rigmarole for him to keep spinning and come around, because JFK is not like Piaco, you know that. It's a massive airport.
Yeah, that's gigantic.
Yeah. So it's a good wrongs you had to make to come back. Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
All right, man. And I think with the life, you know, the life. We tell the life. They make our dogs. What up? They make our dogs went on the plane, right? They made our dogs went on the plane. You know, that blue that you have there, that looking like Breaking Dawn blue, you know. Like from the background in the studio, you know. You couldn't give it, anyhow, you handle it nice. But yeah, what we were looking at, they made an announcement on the plane when we landed. JetBlue said, if you have anybody picking you up, make sure and inform them. Let them know that you will be at Terminal 4, not Terminal 5. Because JetBlue usually, their passengers exit the airport at Terminal 5, right? But for some reason or the other, they came in at Terminal 4. So it's Christian messaged the life and say, we are at Terminal 4, eh? Well, this is the thing, when you don't check your messages now. So the guy, he didn't look at the message now, so they're looking for us now. And that take a little while, because we are not when he send the live location. And we say, well, the life we buy is D4. We are D4 at the passenger pickup point. The life say, but wait now, I on the next side of the airport, you know. Right? Now, there's a man that live in New York, eh? Right, we visited. He live in here. So next thing, we try to track the live location. And the life take a road going away from us. And we say, but wait now, but like he get fed up and going home. But that is how it is now. It's a good pull drive, about a 10-minute drive to come back around. Plus the airport under construction too. So it have a lot of little detours that is sending you on now. So it took a little while. And by the time we got in to this apartment here, it was already after 4. I'm telling all you. It was after 4. I wash my face. I'm being real. I wash my face. Well, Chris didn't wash his own yet. These are Gunter. So I wash my face. Is that gorilla? I know. Yeah, gorilla warfare. I say, all right, let me get set up where you had to set up. Let me go, because 6 o'clock will be upon us in a little bit. Right? So, and that is how it went this morning. But nevertheless, we're here and we will be bouncing around New York City today. Morning.
Yeah, Stefan Bledman, good morning.
Yes, my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, I was watching the topic there where they say, where the PSA had saying that contract labor is slavery. And yes, it's true, because I call it as a contract labor. And what people really don't sit down and understand as a contract worker, you cannot go to the bank and these places to get mortgages and these things. You cannot really structure your life.
Right.
One time the contract up, one time come for your gratuity, you waiting years upon years before you even get your gratuity. There are people that leave the government, right? When the contract, they still haven't got their gratuity, right?
Yeah.
There's some things like people who work in the public sector will know about in terms of, there's something called PS dedicated, things like ministerial labor that offer you 1-year contract and these things in them. And they abuse you. You can't get no sick leave, you can't get no vacation, none of these kind of things on them. So at the end of the day, if the current government are able to make these contract positions, able to make them permanent, it will be profitable, not only to the country, but to the government in general, right? I'll give you an example. I have a master's in IT, also my electrician. I have worked in about 5 or 7 different ministries on contract. You know, in terms of me moving from ministry, how the government, the ministry is losing in terms of manpower hours and expertise. People don't understand these things. So Mr. Marvin Gonzalez said, I'm talking about pack of rubbish on national television. He's not on contract. He have a permanent job. At the end of the day, his salary is short. At the end of the day, he have a pension to collect. What about we contract workers? He said, I'm not studying me.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, he not on the ground, he not going through these things on them, because he could sit down and be teachers and talk nice, but at the end of the day, he not on contract.
Right.
If you really want to know what contract workers going on, you in the government, come on be on a contract and see how it is. Come on see at the end of the day when people are moving here and manipulate you because you don't want to sit up and do something, and then you have to be sitting and wondering if your contract will renew. So when you talking, let you talk and come down when you don't understand what contract workers have to do. And at the end of the day, once the current government with the PSA head, they are able to do things in a structured way to make contract workers be permanent. I am all for it, because people really don't know what contract workers are to go through, what OJTs are to go through, what people who want something called PS delegated are to go through, what people who via ministerial labor to sit down and go through. It's really a disadvantage to me, man.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks. I hear the passion in your. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, man.
It's years I on contract, so I could sit down and tell you from start.
Right.
I could tell you the process. I know how it is.
All
And
right.
at the end of the day, if you really want to push the country forward and push the ministries and use it forward, people with my expertise on them, we should be utilized. Let me build we own too now.
Okay, no problem. And I for all that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And the brother making a lot of. I mean, he makes some significant points here. I can't argue with that. People want stability. Morning. And you can't get you cannot get stability when you're on contract. Yes, dear.
Hi, Steph. Morning. You hearing me?
Yeah, you're fine.
Right. I am so glad that I got in directly after this last caller.
Yeah.
Because what I want to speak to, from being in the belly of the beast, right? Marvin Gonzalez is trying to play smart with stupidness and appease to the people who are not fully aware as to the inner workings of the public service.
True.
Right? All the positions that he spoke about that are on higher levels that require specialty services, that is not what the Prime Minister would have been speaking about. Right? When you heard BIR and Inland Revenue were understaffed.
30%, yeah.
The DPP office talking about being understaffed. What type of staff do you think they are speaking about?
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
not specialist positions that they are referring to. That is not what they're referring to, right? Like the caller said just now. Every time a contract ends, the contract worker has to be paid a gratuity, right? That is a lump sum of money.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Apart from that, they have no vacation entitlement, no sick leave entitlement. It is really slave labor, according to the PSA leader.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And people don't understand you're trying to increase productivity, but the same staff that have to deal with the members of the public have so much stress and burden that you can't get productivity out of them.
Right.
Right?
It's true.
I have been a public servant since 2009. Right? I am yet to be appointed what you all will term become permanent in the private sector.
Wow.
Right?
So wait. Since 2009, say?
Yes.
I mean, that's 16.
If you close the fridge and you didn't hear me, let me repeat it again. 2009.
So that's 16 years now.
Right? And there are colleagues of mine who have been in the service even longer than me.
Wow.
Right? And are yet to be appointed. And this is the precedent of the PNM government under myriad, a variety of leaders, whether it be Patrick Manning, Christopher Rowley. This is the modus operandi. When PNM came into office in 2015, they put a wage freeze, a promotion, a hiring freeze. Nothing was being done. No promotions were taking place in order for staff to move up, for other staff to come in. There was no wage negotiations, nothing. Right?
Wow.
Workers are frustrated, and they are belittled. You understand, Stefan?
Yeah.
So when Marvin Gonzalez have a pension to get after 5 years of doing rubbish, as a public servant, you have to work 10 years continuously. Be appointed before you entitled to a pension.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
So Marvin Gonzalez and them just talk to people.
Right, but it's on contract. And he tell me straight up. He said, boy, I'll turn that on, you know. I said, turn it on, boy. That is public sector work, boy. He said, no, not for that kind of money. He said it's almost no different to what he was getting before then, right? And his skill set is valued way more than that. And he went by another company, a private sector company, just 2 days later or 3 days later, and submitted his resume, and they hire him Monday morning. Monday morning, my boy done rolling up in the office. You understand? From the time they see the resume, they just say, yeah, we want that's the guy we want. And he was on our work the Monday. And he's still working there up to now. You understand? You understand? But he tell me that he say he cannot, but he come and he get married and thing, eh? My little brother, the youngest one. But he couldn't get married, or he would not have gotten married as soon as he did had he stayed at the Ministry of Energy under that contract work, under the contract work agreement. Morning.
Morning. So when you getting married?
Oh God, Lord Father, here I tell you. Next to never, and I don't know. I ain't even know how to answer that question right now.
Tourism in the Caribbean here is about sun, sea, and sand.
Yes.
And hospitality and cuisine and some of the local things that that we provide. But we in Trinidad have left that for Tobago. So until we don't develop that in Trinidad on the same line or even better, and then add the carnival aspect of it year round, then we wouldn't see what Amamara is talking about to be effective and to really bring back that form of foreign exchange or income that we're looking at.
But you know, caller.
So in order to make any destination.
Yeah. No.
Listen.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, you know, it's interesting you raise that point, right? Because I have been sitting and I've been saying, Stefan, how much money we just generate like for tours at the Pitch Lake?
Correct.
The Pitch Lake is one of the marvels of the world. And we not capitalizing on that. To me, I don't know the kind of money we just generate. I don't just do with the Pitch Lake. Right? In terms of it being a tourist attraction and promoting it.
We have a lot of waterfalls and places on the northern range, like how we just go Cora River and all that thing. Like Blue Basin and all these kind of places that we used to go before.
Yeah.
And we need to develop these places now so when we go sightseeing and touring and thing, because a lot of these fellas here who just come and talk about cuisine and advertise for us and go to Tobago and all about and this kind of thing and tour and show you which part we growing peppers and all kind of thing. All of these things we can advertise. So we need to develop the place in such a way as how Tobago is doing it and intensify that a little more in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So then here will become that destination, that hub that he's speaking of. But until we don't see that development starting and encourage entrepreneurs now to start to open businesses along that line of thought, then really and truly it will take a longer time than just 5 years.
Exactly.
So we need to look at things from all over and allow people who have these things who have these ideas to come together now and brainstorm now in order for we know to move forward. So there are a lot of things to happen, but it will take a while.
All right.
We're still looking at marriage, and maybe I find somebody in New York, but just don't move to New York and remain permanent. Have a good weekend, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man. Flying into Trinidad and Tobago to experience is the Pitch Lake. But we had to market it, we had to sell it. It's like Antigua. From ever since I small, I always hear in watching cricket that Antigua, 365 beaches, one for each day in the year. And from a little fella, Chris, growing up, hearing that, watching cricket now, I always trying to figure out, but wait now, if Antigua had 365 beaches, how much should that have for it? You know that kind of way? And then, you know, you have Mayaro, you have Blanchishes, you have D1, you have, right? You have Shagaramas down the road there. You have all these little beaches, Manzanilla, whatever. But in terms of oh gosh, Antigua, it's a marketing strategy. We don't have a marketing strategy for Trinidad and Tobago. The 365 and going to Guyana, Guyana, Antigua is what taught me that. It's a marketing strategy and it sells because they've sold it to people. But when you go to Antigua, remember you have a very small island. So you're trying to figure out where these 365 beaches are. And it's the way that they really have 365 beaches, eh? But it's how the beaches are oh gosh, set out. It's how they set out the beaches. As to this is a beach, that is a beach, is it right? So sometimes you have this long strip and you have like three or four beaches on that strip. You understand what I'm saying? But their marketing strategy is what works. So they have marketed Antigua as a place where you could go and you have a beach for every day in the year. What is Trinidad and Tobago doing to market the things that we have? Right? What we doing? What we doing? To me, it looked like we doing one thing. I'll take this final call here. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Stefan, morning.
We're good on my brother.
You know, tying, now I'm joining the show a little late, so I don't know if somebody mentioned this, right? The weather a little bad down here.
Okay.
But tying to all those prompts I see you put up on the TV there this morning. You know who talking to me, and I can't handle it like if I stupid boy Stefan? Colm Imbert, right? Tied into all those prompts you put up there is something circulating on social media where Colm Imbert is telling the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and this was a recent thing, that the government broke. They're taking money from here.
From projects, yeah.
This. And listen, he feel I dotish with a capital in capital letters. Right? He expect me to be 4 months. This government mismanage all the money in the country or thief all the money in the country, and things going downhill because of this government. Listen, them sick. I don't know if the PNM don't realize how foolish they songing with their nonsense on social media. They're just making people get to dislike them more and more with their stupidness.
I think so.
Listen off it.
Yeah. No, I think you're 100% right. I think they how I could put it, boy? I think they have shot themselves in the leg on multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. After that changeover from Keith Rowley to Stuart Young, and then to Penelope Beckles, the changeover from Young to Beckles, I think what persons may have wanted to see with all of that change that took place and Keith Rowley riding off into the sunset and whatever the case might be. I think their supporters would be, they should be, they ought to be, but maybe they're not, but they should be bitterly disappointed in what they got. And I said it, I called it. I said it. I say all you're taking people who green in this game, in our ounce experience, in anything, right? And putting them in safe seats. What is going to happen when you lose the election now? And all these little safe seats that you give up to these little small fries, and I'm sorry I had to term it that way, right? It's going to come back to haunt you. And you're seeing it every time, eh? Anonymously? What's the question, anonymously? Yeah. All right, that's one. I'm going to take this one. Final caller. Question, no, I know final way is Ricky. And I want him sponsor something. Hello, morning.
You're in New York, man.
Yeah, man. We in New York.
Where do you feel?
I the cool, man.
New York, man.
Concrete jungle.
I was actually listening to a better story than this. I was listening to Uncle Ralph Gonzalez, boy. And I'm going to tell you something here. When the man say about we monopoly money, it's really serious understanding. When I understand what this man's saying about why he say that, and to get the critics, I can't be doing business with you and you catching your royal to pay me. I mean, story that it had to come out when Kamala come into power. I find he should have said that when the PNM was in power.
Right.
Understand? I listened to exactly what this man said, and the man talk serious. I can't be trading with you, Stefan, and you can't pay me, right?
Yeah, no, it's true.
So when they saw that's talking about, he listened to Coleman, but about where the money gone. Is they went with all the money, so it had no money?
Yeah.
You know?
That's what he was saying. He was saying, he said there are no shame. Imagine that. Imbert was the Minister of Finance. He was in charge of the country finances. And he come in to sit down and tell the media that the government taking money that was allocated for projects to pay salaries. So, what we have X for? It paying salaries?
Something wrong with the people at Trinidad today when they leaving.
Just the other day, the same PNM was in the papers, in all the news, telling the government to pay the workers, pay salaries on time. That's the newest cry. That they ain't paying on time. Workers used to get paid on the 24th, on the 25th, they're getting paid on the 27th now. So, and now...
Listen up there, brother. You enjoy your little vacation, right?
Yeah, bud.
And you know you like to eat, so don't go and visit all the pizza places and try and, you know.
Now we had pizza mode this wrongs, boy. We had pizza mode. But all right. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, I'll hold up there. No, but imagine this, eh? They come and they say, pay the work. Now, the government really going after the contractors, eh? The workers, unfortunately, is collateral damage as they were termed it. But the contractors should pay the workers, right? But nevertheless, they're going after the contractors, the workers get caught in the whole melee, right? The opposition jump out and say, pay the workers, pay the workers, pay the workers. All right? The government say, listen, the matter under investigation, wherever they probe and wherever, right? Penelope Beckles, who was the opposition leader now, come out and change now. They're still saying pay CPEP workers, but pay workers on time. Pay public servants on time. People are accustomed getting their money on 24th to the 25th and only paid until the 27th. All right, pay them on time. So what the government do? They take some money from projects that was put aside for projects and they say, no happen. These projects could wait. Let us pay the workers. Right? There's the impression I get, right? When they do that now, call member jump out and say, the government ain't have no money. They're taking money for projects to pay salaries. They can't please all there, you know. Can't please all there at all. We take a break. As I go to the break, we coming back with the most entertaining priest I ever come across. But as we go to the break, I want to remind you about Flow. Flow is bringing the cricket action home. You can win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line when you sign up for the Everything You Need plan. Plus, enjoy 25% off for 6 months. Flow, the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Knight Riders, and that is NLCB approved. Also, Eden Heights. So we got Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments. We're talking limb bagging, helotherapy, live blood analysis, nutritional programs, and consultation services in diabetes, child counseling, heart disease, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations in Trin City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. And you can also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You can WhatsApp them on 493-9196. All right? And we also have Open Minds. It's very, very simple. All they're saying is that, look, don't stress out yourself if you're not trying to drop to school. Open Minds Education is the Caribbean's fully online school, live classes from preschool to secondary. It's not just screens. Students do take part in fun, in-person hangouts and exciting events that the whole family can enjoy. So, if you are resitting CSEC in January or May, June 2026, the 3-month power prep courses cover papers 1, 2, and 3 with expert teachers who will help you get ready for the exam. So visit openminds.edu388-6635 today. We take a break. We come back with everybody's favorite priest and then the birthdays. Stay tuned.
This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony, Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round. The East-West Corridor, September 20th. Central and South Trinidad. Saturday, September 27th. And Tobago. Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT. Get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody sing it. Downers Educational Institute is the top private school in Trinidad and Tobago with 35 years experience and tremendous student success. One of the most trusted education providers in the industry. Downers offers full-time day school classes for forms 1 to 5 and evening classes for primary level standards 2 to 5, secondary level forms 1 to 5 and also classes for CSEC. Downers covers the business subjects and is one of the few private schools that offer the science subjects, physics, chemistry and biology as well. Online classes are currently being offered in all areas. However, Downers Educational is flexible and will adjust as the situation changes to offer both online and in-person schooling. They also offer affordable pricing and flexible payment plans. Downers Educational, located at number 92 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Call 627-9491 or WhatsApp 737-8006 and 471-0477. Visit their website, downerseducationalinstitute.com. Email downersedu@gmail.com or find them on Facebook at Downers Educational Institute. Downers Educational, offering success through quality education.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets for wholesale and retail prices at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for Profoundnet throughout throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Is Caribbean passion, pure energy, and pride. That's why Flow is proud to be the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Night Riders for CPL 2025. Win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line when you sign up for the Everything You Need plan. Plus, enjoy 25% off for 6 months. One identity, one beat, one rhythm. Visit discoverflow.co to learn more. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Open Minds Education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5C6 adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open Minds Education, TNT we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we start that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no chat.
All right, people, so we're back. Now, we got to wrap things up. We do have some birthdays. But before we get to the birthdays, for those of you going to church, I came across a guy that I have to say, he has to be the most, or one of the most entertaining priests right now. I think it's Father Christo is his name. Run me the Father Christo now. Or let's sit back and enjoy.
We have prayers, people coming to pray with you. Because sometimes you have some... All of we is one anyway, eh? So clock that, amen? Clock that T, amen? Our prayers, people coming to pray with you. Because sometimes you have so much of trouble, and we get to know and we drinking rude boy and all kind of thing, and we need some prayers, right? So when you need some prayers, come in your church. Can I get an amen? Seek the pearl. When you get the pearl, you have to sell everything. Can I get an amen? Including the credit union money. Can I get an amen? All them ministers here, can I get an amen? All them dignitaries here, can I get an amen? We need some money, amen. We're going to Santa Rosa de Lima. So it means seek the pearl, and when you find it, you have to sell everything. If you want more love, you have to give it away. If you want more peace, you have to give it away. Me, I have to fix your face, I have to be joyful, amen. If you want more money, you gotta give it away. I'm gonna check the collection. ROSE, please root in God and God's love, offer praise to the other, including the unknowing other, seek the pearl, and when you find it, sell everything, amen. Eternal flame of love, set your eyes. Can we clock that? Clock that is not clapping, let us say clock it about be like young people now. Clock it, can I get it, amen? Amen. Bishop, can I get clock it? Oh God. No! God, Lord. You must know we old people, oh God. Bishop. All of we is one anyway, eh? So clock that. Amen? Clock that.
Give it away. Give it away. He said, I'm going to check the collection. That's an entertaining priest. That's an entertaining priest. I don't know what church he's with. But it was said to me, and it says, Stefan, you know, look at this. This is an entertaining priest. And I don't know if anybody knows him, but very entertaining. All right. And what's this thing with the young people thing? You have to clip it. Instead of clapping you just... Yeah. Serious? Oh... I was wondering what our sign was, you know. I really look back and I see them doing so. So I thought was, must I talking? Is a clack, click or clack or something so? Oh, so they don't clap again. No. This generation does clack. My God. Hey, let me get to the birdies. Nice. You see what iPhone does to people? This the upstairs that they know. Yeah. Get them a Samsung. You'll see how different they operate. All right. Nice man. And my phone worked perfectly well on the plane. Eh?
Yeah, I must try it.
No, that's because it's me. You know what I mean? I just make my device look bad. All right? Nice. I admit it. All right. So we got some birthdays here. Let's get to them. Pleasant good morning. Stefan, we want to wish our loving husband, Richard Comerbatch, a blessed and happy birthday on his 68th birthday, coming from his 10 grandchildren, from his 8 children, his friends and family, and his loving wife, Joanne Guy Comerbatch. Love you. Have a blessed day, honey. And have a blessed day, Stefan. May God bless you. Oh, thanks a lot, man. All right? So, Richard, enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy your birthday. Good morning, Stefan. I would like to wish a happy birthday to my son, Matthew Ramsaran. He will be 19 on Independence Day. May Jehovah God always be the lamp unto his feet and the light unto his path. From his mom, Leah, and his dad. No, you know, that's how they sent it. Wait, hold on. Where are they? Oh, Lord. Angel, you understand a better picture than that next time, eh? All right. So, we want to say happy birthday going out to Mr. Alcazar. Now, Andrea says he won with the younger looking one. Right? Andreas and his father is on the other side in the polo. So, Andrea, I didn't get your father's name in the email. So, I just know that is your father. So, it had to be Mr. Alcazar. All right? Happy all the best to an amazing person, father and grandfather, and looking forward to many, many more with you. And that's coming from Andreas, Angel, and the rest of the rest of your family and your friends, man. Great. And we're going again. All right. Happy birthday going on to Andrea. Hope you have a wonderful day, and may the good Lord continue to pour out his richest blessings upon you. That's coming from your mom, your dad, your brother, your cousins, your aunts, and uncles. All right, and enjoy your day. I want to say happy birthday going on to Katian, who will be celebrating her birthday on Sunday, Independence Day. May the good Lord continue to pour out his richest blessings upon you. And this is from your family at home. Enjoy your day. Nice, man. All right, so we're going again. We have birthday greetings going out to Vijay Sugrim, wishing him all the best in everything, from his wife Lily and children Damian, Dina, Diane, and Dylan, with lots of love. Nice, man. What's the other one now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. Okay, that you know. Right, I have it. Happy 24th birthday going out to Alex in New York, from your mother Natasha and your brother and sister Adam and Amanda, and your grandparents Amadat and Lazina, and the entire Bahadur Singh family. All right, so Alex, all the way in New York. Well, I can't see all the way in New York this morning. We here. All right, happy birthday to you, man. Then we got this one. We got to say happy birthday. Well, I'm not seeing any person name. Happy birthday to this young man. Never forget that we love you. Life is filled with hard times and good times. Learn from everything you can. Believe in yourself as much as your parents believe in you. And you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And no name. So whoever you are, buddy, happy birthday to you, man. Is this one? No. That one I not read. Right. So we got to say happy birthday going out to Orchid. A very happy birthday. She'll celebrate it on Saturday, the 30th of August. Hope you enjoy the cruise from all of us, including Luna and Eclipse. All right? Hey, Orchid going on a cruise, man. Nice, man. Happy birthday, Orchid. Enjoy the cruise. And here we go. Happy anniversary to Bahadur Singh from the Bahadur Singh family. Children Annie, Natty, Priscilla, and Luke. Also from your 12 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. My goodness. Happy anniversary, guys. 2 more. Happy 9th birthday to the tenor pan boss, Tej Sutherland. He plays pan with the Hilltoppers Steel Pan Academy of Sangre Grande and also loves singing, playing the drums, and playing Roblox online with his best friend Aiden. He's a big fan of drag racing, Songdorf competitions and car shows, and he is not afraid of the stage and performing, and will be taking part in a solo pan competition on the 12th of September at the Grand Food Hub, and his family supports him 100%. Well, I would say only support him 200% because... No? Did I say there? No? Hey! I know. I met him at the drags. The world drags that that reason was promoting. Yeah, man. I remember small man. Small man know his stuff, eh? I know I'm telling you. Trust me. Yeah, man. And I like how the family plug where he's going to be. You realize that? He'll be at the Grand. I love it. And finally, good morning, Stefan and the crew. Would like to wish my mother, Annalise Bipat, a happy birthday. A day full of love, joy, and happiness coming from your husband, Dino, son, Adrian, daughter in heaven, Dana, mother, Rajdehi, siblings, and the rest of the family circle. They love you and cherish you. Have a great day. Take the pay-per-view option for Panorama tomorrow night. All right? And the Panorama, as we prepare to leave you, this is the order that they will be performing in come tomorrow. And here it is. Lovely. So the order is very simple. It's Pan Alley, Dirados, Steel Sensation, Despas, Metro, Harmony, Pan Evolution, and Philly Pan Stars. They will all be performing at the Panorama Pan Stars. They will all be performing at the Panorama
Parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your
Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayos Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
The most powerful young astrologer form India, Master Sainath, will expert in palm reading, face reading, horoscope reading, gives life-term protection for all kind of problems, court cases, husband and wife problems, negative energy, teenage issue, business problems, ex-love back, job issue, money problem, love marriage issue, health problem, reach great heights in career, jealousy, black magic, etc. He can be consulted to reunite with loved ones. All religions are welcome. Your visit will be private and confidential. Call now +186-8316-0148. Located in all over Trinidad.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity, that effortless flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration celebration of fresh, local ingredients expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beach by, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frame contact lenses and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.